Hi, everyone. A couple of weeks ago, or you know what, maybe it was a year ago, I don't know. Time has taken on a strange, slippery quality. You'll recall I gave you some tips on how to rock your virtual communication. And today, I want to dig deeper into this topic. There's been a huge boom in Zoom, and we know it isn't going anywhere anytime soon. And I am convinced that the more comfortable we get on camera, the more meaningful our communication is going to be. Now, I know it's not easy. We are on all the time on these Zoom meetings, as opposed to being able to get some work done or maybe even some shut-eye during an in-person meeting. Now we're being seen all the time in these little boxes. And since most of our communication is nonverbal, it's important that we get it right. So let's think inside the box this time. I have 3 tips for nailing your nonverbals in a Zoom call. Tip number 1, watch your posture. I know I sound like your mother, but for good reason. She was right. Slumping or looking down tells your audience you just don't care and you have other things to do. I'll tell you, I was on a recent Zoom call with 2 people, one of whom was turned away and slumped down and clearly looking at another screen. And I'm pretty sure I don't have to tell you what kind of impression he made on me. Tip number 2, use your hands. I find that whether people are communicating in person or virtually, they're typically really self-conscious about what to do with their hands in a business or a Zoom setting. So here's my advice. Don't overthink it. Let me ask you this. Do you worry about what you do with your hands when you're having a great conversation? You don't. And my guess is that your hands, when you're having a great conversation, aren't clasped together or hanging limply by your sides. They're open, they're animated, and they complement what you're talking about. A quick tip if you are still concerned or you default to a closed position, imagine that you're holding a ball. Could be a basketball, could be a softball. This is a little exercise which helps make you more comfortable with holding your hands in an open position. And whether you're communicating from this little box or in person, you always want to keep your hands up higher than you typically would, around chest level or higher. This keeps the focus on what's coming out of your mouth, your message. It doesn't distract people. And make sure you adjust your framing so we can actually see your hands as opposed to the occasional flap into frame. Tip number 3, realize you are always on. Oh, this is perhaps the most exhausting part of participating in virtual meetings, and it's also the most critical to these meetings' success. When you sneak a peek at your phone, guess what? Everybody sees, everybody knows. When someone's talking and you're not interested, people notice. In virtual communication, someone is always going to be seeing you. So rather than become self-conscious about this, look at it as an opportunity to demonstrate your dedication, your listening skills, your empathy and enthusiasm. Try not to deadpan. If you like an idea you're hearing, nod your head, smile even. Show warmth in your face, show you care, all without saying a word. So to recap, watch your posture, use your hands, and realize you are always on. Try these 3 tips in your next Zoom meeting and then message me with the results. I have a feeling you're going to rock it.